So I want to take some time out to share with you some of the tips that I'm using for myself to help progress my life, improve my training, and get me in a direction that I want to be in. So I'm calling these the next level tips. So number one tip is just fucking do it. Whatever it may be, now I implement. I'm far more productive because I just fucking do it. I know that it needs to be done, so what I do with these is I write 5 things I'm going to do every single day. 5 things. So that's 5 productive things, and I think, right, if I do 5 things per day and I don't accept 3, 4, I have to do the 5, because when I set them I know that they're doable. And out of the 5 things I say that I'm going to do, I put them in order of priority. So the first one, usually the hardest one, I get done first, then the second hard, third, fourth, fifth, because there's no point starting at the least hardest and then leaving the hardest to last. Because that was one thing that I was guilty of. I was trying to kid myself that I was productive, but I was getting all the easier tasks done first and leaving the hardest one, and it would go from 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, and it'd been a week and I still hadn't done the most meaningful task. So whether it's doing a task or training, remember, just fucking do it. Get it prioritised and just do it, because you won't ever regret doing it, but you will regret not doing it. And like I said, I'm now far more productive than ever because I spend less time thinking and more time just doing. Things might not always be perfect. There might not be always perfect situations, and what I deliver might not always be perfect content, but I'd rather do it and learn from doing it than not do it and learn from fuck all. Number 2, nail it. Whatever you fucking do, give everything. Don't hold back. You've got to ask yourself the question, what are you holding back for? What are you going to lose by just giving your whole effort? Nothing. There's no regrets. And one thing, one biggie, you don't want to ever look back and think, I wish I did this, I wish I tried that, I regret not working harder. Because we've all had things in our lives that can relate to them, but lessons are only lessons if you learn from them. So stop wasting your fucking time in the gym giving half-hearted efforts. Stop fucking only doing your diet 2 or 3 days a week. Stop just working on the things that you want just Monday to Friday, then fuck it all up on Saturdays and Sundays. Just give your absolute max effort, whatever that may be, on any given day. Number 3, be you. Okay? Usually, the advice that you would give to someone about improving, take your own advice, because usually it is right. Okay? Whatever you want, don't let people tell you it's not possible, because people have done amazing things. People have achieved amazing things, and people in your circumstances, they've got the same situation as you, have changed their body, have changed their mindset, have changed their jobs, have done new experiences. So don't ever let someone put a cap on your potential. And that's who I'm very careful about, who I listen to. So many people are ready to give you advice, but these people who give advice, you've got to be very careful, because are they more successful than you? Do they have the body that you want? Are they the level above? Because you want to be taking advice from the people who are level above, not from the people who are level below. Because the people on the level below you don't want you to go too successful, because then it puts a spotlight on them as to why they haven't achieved stuff. So be you, follow your instincts, and be careful who you listen to. Number 4, fucking study. Okay? So, I'm in the process of reading books. Books by people who are in my industry, who are better than me, who I currently aspire to be like. Because the thing is, a lot of us have just stopped studying since we left school. Again, when you study, learn new skills and then implement them, it's only going to help progress you. So whether it's one chapter a day, one instructional video per day, whatever it may be, take time out to improve your skills, because when you improve your skills, you improve your confidence, and also when you improve your skills, usually it follows by improving your financial situation. Number 5, take it on the chin. So if results don't go your way, don't spit your dummy out. Remember, results aren't always going to go up, 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 up. Sometimes you're going to hit lows, highs. We're going to be all over the place. Don't expect it to be week 1 result, week 2 result, because sometimes you are going to hit some shitty moments. Sometimes you are going to give all your effort and it's going to seem like you're having very, very little reward. But the problem is if you stop, you get fuck all reward. So take it on the chin, look back at what you did or didn't do, look at where you can improve. Look at where you can improve in the areas that you did work on, because we can always improve. And it's about your attitude when things are going right and your attitude when things are going wrong. Because we can't have the spoiled child syndrome of fucking only singing when you're winning and only training when things are going good. Because you have to train when things are going bad. You have to do shit when things are going bad as well. Speak to anyone that's done anything good, whether that's losing fat, sticking to a diet, changing their job, whatever it may be. They'll have low and high times, and you have to accept this before any journey. Number 6, live in the moment. One thing that I do is, like I said, I set 5 goals per day. I haven't got a 6-month plan, 12-month plan, 5-year plan, 10-year plan. Because the thing is, things constantly change. What I'm worried about is today, tomorrow, and I set goals for 90 days. So I have today, I write my 5 goals. So when I finish today, I write out what I'm going to do tomorrow. And they're all leading to a 90-day goal. And every 90 days, I set them goals. Some of us are setting year-long goals, and then we fucking forget about them. Until we come close to the time where we were meant to achieve them, and then we convince ourselves we haven't got enough time, and then we set the same goals next year. Go into shorter periods of time. Live for now, do as much as you can do today. Like I said, I do 5 things, then tomorrow. Then the next day. And remember that you're not always going to work at 100 miles an hour. Some days you'll have low days, high days, productive days, not as productive days. And the last tip that I use for myself is remove my emotion from what I'm doing. Like sometimes when I'm going to do a video, I get scared, worrying about what people think, worrying if they're going to like it. That's what held me back a lot of the time. And then I think, well, fuck them. If they don't like it, they can unlike it. If they do like it, they can carry on watching. Either way, what I'm doing is only trying to help people progress and improve their lives. And I class myself as an expert. I've been in the industry for over 10 years. I've changed hundreds of people's lives. So I'm fucking very credible in what I do. So I need to remove my emotion. It's like when you've got like some news to tell someone, some bad news, and you build this story up, you build it in your head, it's going to be really bad, they're going to shout, they're going to get upset, and all of a sudden you tell them and it's not quite as bad, or you've got to make that phone call and tell someone something, and you worry about it all day, worry about it, and it's not quite as bad as what you think. Then you've signed on to a fitness class and you worry that everyone's going to look at you and everyone's going to laugh at you and things are going to go wrong, you're going to slip over, you're going to be the worst in the class. And all of a sudden you do the class and you wonder why you were worrying. A lot of the time we spend our times worrying and we let our emotions get involved instead of, number 1, just fucking do it. Just do it. Whatever it may be, just do it. Don't wait. Because the thing with waiting is the fact that your circumstances can change at all times. So remove your emotion. So number 1, just do it. Number 2, if you're going to do it, fucking nail it. Number 3, be you. Don't try and copy people. Don't listen to people who are lesser than you. Listen to people who are above you and you aspire to be like. Number 4, fucking study. You'll only feel better for it. Improve knowledge, and hopefully improve money. Number 5, take it on the chin. Results aren't always going to be positive. Number 6, live in the moment. Don't spend so much time fucking planning 5 year, 10 year, 15 years, because you don't know what the fuck's going to happen. Just do 5 things each day that are going to progress you towards where you want to be. And number 7, remove emotion. Don't be a scaredy cat or a pussy. And stop worrying, because it's never as bad as what you think it's going to be. So, like I said at the bottom, if you're waiting for a sign, this is it. Get your arse in gear. Follow these tips. These are the guidelines that I use for myself, and I'm progressing in the way that I want to be. So I want to share these with you, and hopefully you will do the same and get to where you want to be, whether it's your body, your relationship, your business, your mindset, whatever it may be. But nothing will change if nothing changes.